What's up? It's your favorite girls in the whole wide world, and it's time for another episode of Debate Bay. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Debate Bay. As you can see, my bae is here with me. This is
Cinderella.
You already know, child. If you follow her or see her on Instagram, child, you already know the stories are going to be entertaining, but they are also going to be informative. Just know it's gonna be wretched. It's gonna be real, but it's also gonna give you the tea, baby. So just know. Yeah, I'm so glad that you came to.
Thank you for having me.
We've been trying to get this to.
For a minute. We have been trying to do this for a minute. And it finally just worked out with both of our schedules. Yeah. You feel me? I'm in a calming time now.
Indeed.
Beginning of a new season for you. So I'm happy to start this season with you.
Yes, ma'am. So let's get into it. We got some topics and we're going to run them down. And here we go. What's the craziest thing you've done to get someone to leave your home or to avoid having guests? Ooh, back in my heyday, baby. Woo! I'm finna tell on myself. Oh, back in my heyday. Lord have mercy. It was like me and my homegirl would like entertain friends. They would come by, they would chill, we would smoke, drink, watch TV, movies, whatever. So normally, whoever friend it was, if I'd be like, okay, well, your friend, okay, well, he got to bring a friend. And it don't need to be an ugly friend. And it's crazy to me. Like, I don't know if it's going to jump off into another conversation, but men know what we mean when we say the ugly friend. Now, y'all say y'all don't judge men or you don't, is he cute or not? You know what the hell we talking about when we say bring a friend. We're not talking about the man who need help keeping his mouth closed because his teeth too fucking big. We're not talking about the one with titties. We're not talking about the one that's gonna be standing on our porch trying to see if it's okay if people can pull up to get 3-5. No, we not talking about him. We talking about the good friends, the handsome friends, the one got something going on friends. So cool. So if it's my homeboy that's coming, I need to make sure that my homeboy got a friend for you. If you got somebody that's coming, then you need to make sure that your friend got a homeboy for me. So it was her turn. So her homeboy brings the other homeboy. And child, when I tell y'all, this young man looked
touched,
absolutely horrified. Oh my God. And I try very hard not to judge people because I'm sure that I'm not the most fine thing in the world or somebody, but baby, when I say he looked like he was birthed from a fart, that man was hideous. He was terrible looking and short, and had a nerve to have an attitude. Like, you know how like it's some niggas who can pull off that I don't want to be bothered with a female type. Like you just that fine that I'm gonna keep trying anyway. But when you're disturbing in the face like that, you having that kind of attitude, this great, awesome. So it was late, y'all. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I text her phone. I was like, what are we going to do, bitch? What are we going to do? Because they got to go. We're still within the witching hour to get another set over here if we work hard enough. They got to go. So I was like, okay, girl.
She said return.
What you mean? Here's the receipt. I want you gone. It's time to exchange me. So I text her phone. I was like, bro, I'm finna set an alarm and act like I'm getting a phone call from it was one of our girls that we used to dance with. Say we got dance practice, like it's an emergency. Because we going out of town with somebody and we got to learn this dance tonight. I mean, it's that desperate. You got girl, so baby, what? Because we had already had like her gym bag and stuff was already down there. Cause like I said, she came over to spend the night with me, girl. So I set the alarm. We sitting there chilling. I go off to the side. Hello. Oh man. Right now? Oh, okay. No. It's fine. We were just sitting here trying to enjoy our night. But I'll alert Nisi. So I tell Nisi, I'm like, I know you're I know you're having a grand old gala here, but we have to go learn this dance. And she like, really? I'm like, yes, bitch, it's now or never. So we like, damn, we'll call y'all when we leave. It shouldn't take us long. You know, we professionals and shit. We done went upstairs, got our Capizio sneakers, bitch. I mean, we got the tights on. Fuck leg warmers. Okay. Baby, listen, the hoodies, the hat, baby, we was suited and booted. Got in the car, drove up the Checkers, got us something to eat and came back to the house, child. We ain't even call those niggas over there. We laughed so hard about that shit. Like, bitch, what was you gonna do? Nah, bitch, what was you gonna do? Because, bitch, he was like, nah, bitch, it was terrible. So
you think quick on your feet,
baby. No, listen, no.
Because at the end of the day, you were the one that was suffering.
That's what I'm saying. Like her, she had Genuine and left me with Jermaine Dupri. Absolutely not.
Hold on now.
Absolutely, girl. Bye. That man looked like an itch.
I mean.
No. He's giving underarm fever. Moving on. And then he had nerve to cheat on Jada. I know y'all watching that documentary. I can't wait to get my teeth into that, honey. She said Michael used to call her a pig and a slut and all types of stuff. Like, yes, girl! Said Michael used to cuss her ass out.
Yeah, I'm
you bitch.
Like, what is you saying to me right now? Are
you slut? You pig. I'd have kicked that nigga in the knees talking to me like that.
It's on my on-demand. I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch it.
You're not finna sound like Tisha and cuss me out. What's wrong with you? Fuck that.
You can't be. Michael did that.
Yes, that's what she said, girl.
Oh no.
Yes, girl. She giving us all the tea.
You know, I remember where I was the day Michael died. Like, that's how impactful he was.
I was sitting on the couch and 106 and Park was on, and that funny looking, what's his name? Him and Roxy kept arguing because he said her breath stank. Terrence J. They ruined 106 in Park. They flushed it down the fucking toilet, and y'all know it. When Free and AJ was on there, we never had these fucking problems. The worst we had was that weak-ass Genuine performance. But we never had no drama. And then you let them two young... Bitch, that nigga came out with that red on. Absolutely not. And the fact that they really was like, hold on, we're getting the... Shut your fucking mouth.
Listen, Freestyle
him
Fridays
and all that. Bitch, what?
Is the most
with Blind Fury, nigga.
Oh my fucking God. Let me tell you something. Shut up.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, when Jazz was winning the shit, nigga, what? Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing.
No.
No, for real. What you doing to get people out your house?
You know what's crazy? So I'm kind of anti. You already know. I'm a little anti.
I'm not gonna even look at my. Woo!
I'm a little anti.
I never would have guessed. Okay, I'm listening.
But if I invite you to my house, which both of y'all bitches have been invited to my house,
period.
I fuck with you. You feel me? And it's like a long time period. I ain't really stressing how long. I'm trying to feed you. I'm trying to vibe with you. I ain't trying to kick you out, right? But I do remember one time I was making my ex-friends way too comfortable, and it was like 6 hours, bitch. I was ready for these niggas to fucking go.
Yeah.
I was like...
when you get to laying it out, some
like,
people don't want to go.
I was like, God damn, these niggas is homeless. Like, So I went in the bathroom, made myself throw up, and I was really extra. Like, I was like,
you was selling it.
I was selling it, bitch. I had all the sound effects. I was making
hands on the door and shit. Oh, I'm dying. Listen.
He kicked all the niggas out. He was like, baby, you okay? He took care of me, boy, because, you know, I don't get it. So he was really surprised I was throwing up.
This is a children's program.
So he took care of me. He thought I was really sick, but yeah.
It's missing, sis. It's missing. Come on in. Well,
yeah, man.
Bitch.
But yeah,
sign me up for the motherfucking neck Olympics. Hell you say. Bitch, I can answer the phone.
Listen, if you need Valentine's Day.
Huh? Yeah. What the?
Tipper 2. I'm single.
Listen.
I can help you out.
Hello? Anyway, speaking of kicking motherfuckers out, describe your date from hell.
Okay, child. Now let me tell you. It's real ghetto out
Look,
in these streets.
listen.
For one, dating in your 30s is already quite ghetto. But dating after being divorced, I'm mad picky. Like, I'm giving it a 2-star rating at this point. I'm not enjoying the experience.
Oh my God. You in Milan.
It's real ghetto. Like, literally the last date I've been on was in July. Because it was just so devastating. Like, it started off nice, you feel me? Like, it was an older man. He was about, like, 16 years older than me, you feel me? So he had him a little money, but he was square, and I was kind of going for that, opposite of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So I was going for me a square nigga with some money.
You done had enough of those.
I taught him how to use FaceTime, Apple Pay. It was working in my favor. You feel me? I was like, working it up. So, he asked me to go on a date. It's like 3 weeks in. I said, okay, cool. He's like, I want to make it a whole weekend. Okay, cool. I can do that, right? Started off with an ice cream date. We walked through the park. It was cute. Okay.
Romantical.
Right, and we went. And we didn't go to no regular ice cream shop. He took me to that hydron. What's that new shit? Now nitrogen ice cream shit that people be doing with the ice balls. You ain't never seen it? It has like smoke and shit when they make your ice cream.
You talking about Dippin' Dots, bitch?
No. Not Dippin' Dots. No, bitch, the nitrogen shit. You never seen the nitrogen? You know what I'm talking about, Milan?
It sounds like Dippin' Dots.
Let me see if I can find it for you, because it's like.
And I hated them shits because they get stuck to your mouth and your.
Ice cream. It's just cooked like a.
It's cooked in ice.
It's like.
Yeah.
Nah, just scoop my shit out. Thank you. Don't fucking spend my shit. And here. The most I'm gonna let you do is turn my shit over like DQ, but that's it.
Not turn over like DQ.
That's it. What
know
is it?
It's like they make it with smoke and stuff, but they're not even showing them making it. This place lame.
Don't say that.
It is how white people shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh God.
It was cute. Okay. Anyway, so we went. And he like it was no regular ice cream shop, so it was a nitrogen ice cream. I was like, oh, this is cute. This is different. I like this. He kind of got on my nerves because I don't mind people who got like dietary things, right? Because I can't really do milk, so I always get like frozen yogurt and shit, substitute. Mm-hmm. But he was being mad picky. I don't like frozen yogurt. I don't want a smoothie. Then, motherfucker, you pick the place. You can't find shit on this menu. You pick the place. Okay, I'm gonna let you rock. Okay, cool. We went to dinner.
Okay.
I'm looking through the menu, whatever. We going back and forth about what we going to get, whatever. And I choose what I want, and he choose what he ordered first, and then I chose what I want because I was basing off of what he was getting. I guess he was basing off of what I was getting. He was like, why didn't you get this? I didn't want that. He was like, but you mentioned it, but I didn't want that. But I want that. Why didn't you fucking order it then? Why is that my problem? I didn't feel like ordering 2 meals. Nigga, I'm ordering 2 meals. Oh, shit. So you might as well do what you got to do because you paying for it regardless. You feel me?
Lord.
All right. So, cool. I let him have it. But I already felt like, this ain't going to go too far. You feel me? I can't see myself leaking for this nigga. He was also very, like, dumb.
The fact that you had to look for a word and then say dumb.
He was intelligent, like book smart. But okay, like the topics of conversation he was talking about was very shallow and like just didn't make sense for his age range.
Okay.
And so when I asked him, because this is during the time we're in the preliminaries, like talking about who's gonna be the mayor of Atlanta, like who's getting a place. And I was like, are you interested in that? His house is in the city of Atlanta, right? He says, oh, it don't matter. It's up to whoever the white people want to be. I said, how? When the city of Atlanta is predominantly black, that's why it's a major race in history. Like, that's why it matters. And he was like, well, whatever black person wants to push the white agenda more. Sir, you're almost 50. Like, and you're telling me you have this master's degree in psychology. Like, you telling me that you smart, like you work with the military and shit. and you say stupid shit.
But you
like
know,
that.
ooh, Jesus, them kind of people are normally just they be desensitized and shit. They don't really be.
And that's what I got from it. But I want to enjoy my weekend. So
What the fuck? What does that mean?
So I went ahead and still went to his house with him, but I was like, I'm cramping.
Yeah, it's
cramping.
coming down.
And he was like, okay, I'm gonna set up the guest room for you. He ran me a bath, gave me heated towels. You feel me? Gave me some nice little princess treatment. I was like, okay, I might think about it.
Right, let's bounce back from the.
You might earn a point or two,
right?
Next morning, wake me up with breakfast. You feel me? And while I'm sitting there waiting for him to finish up breakfast, he asked me, do I want oatmeal or grits? I say oatmeal. Cooking breakfast, da-da-da-da. He was like, oh, turn on the Zola movie because I've been wanting to watch that. You're 50. All right, cool. I've been wanting to watch it too. I'm going to let you go ahead and buy this movie. Cool. You know what the Zola movie is? The one about the Twitter thread?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, right.
We saw the original.
Yeah, I saw the thread.
Yeah,
when
right.
A 50-year-old man. Like, my mama not asking to watch that movie, but I was going to let it slide. So I was like, okay, cool. Do you not know this man served me breakfast with grits? Motherfucker, you asked me. You know what he said? Well, grits are better anyways. Bitch, why'd you ask me? I need to go home. I didn't even eat my breakfast.
That's your date from hell? A man asked me to go out with him. I went out with the man. He was trying to get some ass. I didn't want to give it to him. This man stole my phone. And because I wasn't supposed to be at the goddamn house, I had to drive all the way to West Bubblefuck to go and get the original sidekick. The bitch, I'm talking about the one that looked like a brick. That bitch heavy. I had to drive yes, because I didn't. My daddy bought it for me, bitch. Don't you talk about my daddy's phones. He got it for me, and I could not lose that phone, so I had to drive all the way to West Bubblefuck to get this damn phone. You better eat them damn grits.
Listen, that wasn't even the deal breaker.
But at the same time, it's like, why are you asking me this if you just gonna... But older men, they like...
No.
They just, they feel like they know every fucking thing.
Listen, you feel me? That wasn't even the last part.
Oh, God.
So he was taking me to my car, and a Tory Lanez song came on. I turned the station. He said, oh, don't tell me you're one of those Megan extremists who don't like Tory Lanez. I was like, well, actually, that song sucks right now. I didn't feel like listening to it. He was like, oh, yeah, because, she's fucking lying, and Tory Lanez would totally be in jail if that was true. Okay, cool, that's fine, whatever. You have that opinion. I said, but, it does sound like you condone abuse against black women. I'll have women beat your ass about a statement like that when it comes about me to defend me. Sir, you just perpetrating exactly what the fuck I just said. Wow. You literally condone violence against black women because you said that women would beat my ass to defend you because I believe that about you. I said, good job perpetrating what I believe. That was the final. When he dropped me out to my car, I waited in my car until he pulled off so I could make sure he ain't following me home. Because he was fucking crazy. Yeah,
but when you think about it, that's not really uncommon for older men. It is. You have a few of them in our generation. It ain't acceptable, damn it.
Okay, well then why we talking about this not common?
It is common.
Why do we need to discuss it if it's common? Because it's not acceptable, so we shouldn't acknowledge the unacceptable.
Y'all get y'all shit together, please. Please. No, for real.
Listen, if somebody stole my phone, that would be quite devastating. But I feel like in current technology now, with the watch and AirPods, I'll be able to find my phone.
Yes, but it's like, the very first sidekick where the bitch was like, that hoe was heavy. It looked like a brick. Girl. But Nick,
I went from the Nokia walkie-talkie, you feel me, that next hit me on my next tail chirp. That's what I had, you feel me? And then I went to the Razor, and then the BlackBerry, and then the iPhone.
I had two flip phones. I love my sidekick, bro. I thought I was just the shit.
I thought I was the shit with the BlackBerry.
Like you hit that little side and that bitch click out like you a motherfucking agent. I'm handling business right now on this machine. Excuse you.
I think if they bring the BlackBerry out, they'll make money.
Girl. when I think about that phone, I think about a lot of just angry men in suits. Because that's normally what they was in their hand. Girl, hitting it. I can't even imagine. All them damn buttons. Anyway, are gender roles a thing of the past? Do they really matter? Like, who pays for what? Who cleans this? Who watches the kids? Like, should the women stick to their roles? Should the men stick to their roles? Or is there such a thing at this point? I don't think it matters.
What you mean you don't think it matters?
I feel like whatever works for your household.
That's why I never really understand that concept in the sense of like why gender roles are a thing, but I guess it's also in the sense why sexuality is a thing, because why do I really care what somebody does in their bedroom?
Right.
Do I really need to know that you're a lesbian? Or like
right.
I totally respect it. I'm just saying, like, is it something I need to know
right.
in terms of your sexuality?
Because it really ain't nobody's business.
It's nobody's business. So when it comes to gender roles and things like who's paying the 50-50 conversation and all that, it's kind of like, whatever works with your household, that should be the discussion you have in your household. Like, even the offering of all the opinions, I kind of, like, stay out of it because it's in the sense, like, you don't know what wave or title you are in that relationship, because some of them start off with the man paying everything, but sometimes things happen and they're doing 50-50. Sometimes things happen and the woman's paying all of it, but most of the times it goes back to the man paying back of it. It goes through those waves in most relationships, especially when men are starting businesses, trying to get to that financial level of their life. Like, it also goes into compromise, and like it goes into other relationship traits when you bring in financial things. I will say in common gender roles is like, it's more of a societal and cultural thing if you think about it, but no woman wants to be struggling in love. So of course nobody's like gonna be like, oh, I totally would pay everything for my man. No, I want to sit there and sound like a princess and say my man pays for everything for me. Like, that's how I want to feel so doted on, because my dad did it. My dad did it for his wife and his daughter, so why not? Why can't I find a man to do something like that? So in our mind, that is something that we kind of expect. So it is a standard. And just like a man, he expects somebody to be resemblant of his mother or a mother figure, in the sense of like, can keep a household, can help with priorities in the sense of bill paying and keeping things in order.
Right.
That is gender roles, but it's not something we should always critique in a negative fashion, in a sense. Like, it's just whatever works for y'all. Just mind your business sometimes. People say things to inform you, not for you to mind. It's not your business to really mind and care about what they're doing. Sometimes people say stuff to be like, well, we do it differently, so this is what happens. It's not for you to be like, oh, girl, no, you can't do it like that. Oh, girl, I would never do that. I didn't care what you would do.
I didn't really ask you for that.
Didn't ask you. I didn't ask for you to keep asking me, like, is your man still paying on your bill?
Right.
Not your fucking business. I didn't say it for that. I just said it like, this is what works for my household, and I'm totally happy with it.
That's where I am with it. I feel like whatever makes everybody be able to go to bed at night, dreaming fine and living well, I feel like that's what you should do. I don't feel like there's any one thing that this person or sex should do. I don't feel like there's anything that ties that role to a specific gender, because I've seen some awesome stay-at-home dads.
You feel me?
I've seen some awesome guys stay at home and do what they need to for their children. I've seen some boss ass women.
For a minute, I couldn't do my girl
man,
what? For a minute, that boy is brushing.
So it's like, so you get what I'm saying? So
like,
just whatever,
it just whatever works sometimes. Like,
and just in a sense, like, I don't know if you saw, but it was a video that was going around of a young lady who went on a date, and on their first time linking up or meeting with each other. She made a video about it. She said, I listened to, what he had to say when we're having our conversations, and he made mention that he likes to smoke cigars. So she says that she kept that in mind, and when they went to link up or whatever, she went by her dad's house and got one of his cigars, because he's an avid cigar smoker as well. So got one of his cigars, got a cutter. Her mom was like, well, you can't just take it to the guy, any old kind of way. Like, let me, wrap it up or whatever. So a little paper bag and some twine, girl, just looked like, it looks cute and rustic.
Right.
Tore her to shreds about the shit. You're not supposed to be taking a man no gift on the date. He's a narcissist, because when he took the gift from you, he stated that sets you apart from all of the other women that he dated. So he's already comparing you. And it's just like,
why people gotta make something so beautiful so negative? Because to that man, listen, I just seen a reel about these two men who doing a podcast. He was like, yo, when women give me flowers, I feel special as fuck. Like, I'm about to put these bitches in a vase and break your back. Like, that shit make them feel good. Niggas like little shit and little
I literally
sentiments.
just said this shit.
Like, I know men who have kept handwritten cards that have given them, like, still have them. You feel me? Because it's like, yeah, you feel me? I don't really get gifts like that. You feel me? That are like,
and that's what I was getting at.
And
that's what I was getting at. Milan said it earlier. She was like, you know, when you go on a date with a man, and he shows up and he got a card and a bear and some flowers and chocolates for you as a woman, you know, that's just something sweet. That's a nice gesture that he did. But for her to do that for him, for whatever reason, that's her trying too hard. And the lady she's a coach, like a life coach or a dating coach.
You feel like she was trying too hard? No. Okay.
The dating coach is who said it. Milan just pointed out the video to me.
Oh, a woman said she was trying
Yes,
too hard?
a woman, honey. A woman. A woman said that she was trying too hard. And the fact that
you spoke a little too fast. She was saying Twitter was tearing her ass up about the shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of the people was some what you were saying?
Was like
a
actual
dating
life
coach.
coaches. It was actually like women who are authorities in these like self-help roles,
telling her that she shouldn't have done. She did the wrong thing and how she fucked up, and she should have took him a gift.
How he was a narcissist and his actions.
How does that make him a narcissist?
Because when
they exchanged information about each other, she learned something, she listened, and she took that and treated him. How does that make him a narcissist? Because he accepted the gift. What line of what crack are they smoking?
They went very well. The one where she bought him a cigar and then wrapped it up and
they gotta be something like that.
Link, date, whatever you want to
This
call
is the
it.
one.
And just through our conversation,
I was like, where do you get that, honey?
Ladies, on a live today, I was talking about how you do way too much, and this is a perfect example. But just so you can understand, I want to ask a man like how he would feel if a woman did this. So here we go.
He did nothing to earn all that effort.
So I just watched a video where this woman who was going on a first date.
How are women so entitled but don't think men deserve anything?
Oh my! Okay, I'm gonna let you finish watching it, and we're gonna get into it.
The daddy gave her a pair of cutters. My mom wrapped it up in parchment paper or whatever, and she's gonna gift him this cigar for the first date. How would you feel about a woman doing that for you on the first date?
That feels a little bit like too much too soon, to me, personally.
She's operating in her masculine energy and just doing way too link.
Okay, so let's keep in mind. Let's start from the beginning. Girl, let's start from the beginning. It's the fact that she didn't spend not one fucking dime. She didn't spend one dime.
Second day, he spent more money on her than he did.
Exactly. I mean, a beautiful. Did you see the second date? Beautiful second date. While I'm doing this, beautiful second date. The fact that you didn't spend a dime, you went. She didn't go out to, like my fiance said. It's like the bitch drove or like she drove to Cuba, got the tobacco leaf herself, broke that shit down in front of a chicken coop when 23-degree weather with the knees out. Then served it to the nigga on the platter, got on her knees, lit it for him, bound naked with a collar on. No, she took this man a cigar from her father, a used cutter, and a paper bag and some twine. And you bitches feel like that's doing too much. And you're really taking advice from a hoe with
Don't get into her list.
Okay.
Don't get into her list.
Okay.
Because I wanted to say it too. But
baby,
I'm not gonna
this hoe looks surprised all day long, and you gonna take this? You really
a woman that has taken the time out of her day to make a woman feel less than because she decided
you're sad,
quote unquote, operate in her masculine energy. If that is,
like,
that just sounds so ridiculous because you're telling me that is not a qualifying love language for me because my love language is giving, gift giving,
and it is for me.
Like, so if I already operate in that love language and I feel like, oh, I heard him, this is something he has in common, I could go pick me up one quickie for my daddy real quick. I ain't gotta spend a dime.
Ain't spend nothing.
That's like a nigga telling me, oh, he love to smoke weed. I might bring you a 3-5 out my shit.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a little bit of appreciation.
You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, you about to spend more on this date on me than anything.
And
so
not only that,
why walk into this bitch empty-handed?
Because I want you to know that I can do a little something.
You feel me? And then on top of that, this is after they had dinner, had the conversation. This is before they went back for like a little nightcap, right? After the first date.
No, this is their first first time linking with each other. Yes.
They hating, bro, because if I come with flowers, you come with chocolates, that's cool. That means we both trying to make a good first impression.
Thank you.
Listen, my last good date, and I'm still dating this person right now, we brought each other books.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about how we really like certain books and stuff like that. And he brought me a book that he really likes, and I brought him a book that I really like. And we, like, this is a person I'm still like, I've been dating.
Did you feel masculine when you did it? Like, what the fuck?
I certainly did not. I felt quite soft and
like
in a shade.
I feel like this man knows that I'm listening to him.
They acting like he asked her, "Hey, can you change my oil right quick before we
like,
go?"
Before we go, like, what the fuck?
She didn't pay a bill on the first
like
day.
He asked her for gas money.
Listen, there's plenty
or to load his motor car.
Asking like, hey, after dinner, you gonna give me the money for my light bill after this?
Right,
day?
like no, we just talked about that shit too.
So if a woman can be that entitled and bitches gonna be like, go get your money, sis,
exactly,
root you up and shit. Why can I not
show you how to pimp a nigga? Yeah, that's what y'all do, right?
Ain't that what we grab freebies for? To have gifts for later occasions?
No, for real.
Like
some.
Oh, this is a nice
some grab shit. Listen, and has come in handy.
My friend got a birthday coming. Put this in her gift bag. You feel me? I know she'll like this type shit. If I can do that for a nigga I'm on a date with, why is that a problem?
I just child.
Bitches really be hating.
No, they really do.
Hating. And the problem is, all these women that be trying to
unbought cigar
up to be self-help ass bitches be the first one to down talk a black woman, and that is so sad.
It is.
I'm really disappointed in her because you don't even look that good, Pooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, the red lip was not giving.
With this Sunday's Best plastic flower. Like, are you kidding me?
Like, change the frames, man. Them glasses was not
girl,
giving.
And then you could tell the man in the background, he knew not to say anything other than what she wanted him to say.
You feel me? That's not a first take answer.
Child.
That is not no first take answer.
Beating the shit out of that man. What you say? She be beating the fuck out that boy off camera.
She was probably stuttering while trying to do her goddamn take and trying to explain situations to him. And then by the time she was
operating in her masculine energy,
right,
girl.
Like, people really be hating.
You got too much neck to be acting like that. But anyway, child, per usual, your favorite girls in the whole wide world with our new girl. And the favorite girls in the whole wide world. I'm so glad you came to kick with me today, child. This was very. I told y'all it's gonna be ratchet, but it's gonna be informative, honey.
I tried.
No, you gave. You gave everything you was supposed to, honey. But anyway, we love y'all. Y'all already know we drop on Wednesdays and Fridays. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, do all that shit. I told y'all we'd be looking, and if you don't do it, we will come and find you. We got the lift money. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Your lift account suspended? Hi, bitch. We gonna talk about that. Bye, y'all. How the fuck you get?
You know, I was trying to use